Hey man, say man, we back at it again, man. Nothing more, nothing less. Just two players in the flesh giving it to you live and direct on the set. This is Big Headed Coolin on the couch. I am your co-host with the most, Busy Mac and the handicap assassin, and you already know my other brother.
How's everybody doing out there? It's your boy Big Gotti. I hope y'all having a good day, man. Bless y'all for rocking with us on another one.
Yeah.
Hey, shouts out to our sponsors, Raw, Smokers Club.
Facts.
When we do this for y'all, man, hey, jump right into this news for him, man.
Yeah, man, we gonna get it started with OG legend Messy Marv, man. He's making this comeback. He's fresh out of prison, man. He's ready to go to work.
Big mess, man. You know, it's a good look that he's out now because a lot of people were saying he was going through mental problems, you know,
and
he was
no, you
crazy.
can see it.
But he looked like he doing pretty good. He dyed his hair blonde again, you know how he
and they was always trying to make a fool out of him, so I hope he really comes back and really attacks this music shit.
Yeah, it don't matter. Hey, you can make a fool out of Mess, but one thing about Mess, bro, is he can rap.
Nah,
you know what I mean? No matter how old he get, no matter how old, I don't care how many years, that man, he got bars every single time. So I don't think they gonna really affect Mess's career. But you know, negative publicity, you know, it's positive publicity too, because publicity is publicity. You know what I mean?
No, and I already seen a video of him, and they already, like you said, sticking all the cell phones in his face, trying to get any content they can.
But as long as he don't go back to them drugs, bruh's gonna be cool. He gonna really make it. He gonna prosper. He gonna do everything he need to do. So
the game been needing Mess for a while, since back in the days when he was wilding out. Like, he didn't need to do all that. He's a boss. Like, you know what I mean?
And most of the time, most of these situations with these artists, it be the drug problems. You know, you got the famous Dexes. You know, they all fall off.
Triple X's, all of them.
Yeah, they primarily fall off because they drug
Juice WRLDs, like.
Yeah. So it's like a lot of the times that's what's holding them back. But the musical talent, it's always been there. You know, all they got to do is unlock that and go in. You know what I mean?
And a lot of the times, the drug is filling the musical talent.
Yes, it is.
And you could tell, like, some drugs make a good music, but like you said, it takes a lot out of them and takes, you know what I mean?
Yes,
takes
sir.
Them to some dark places.
No, it does. But when they are on those drugs, it does make them have powerful music, like you said.
Right.
And that's something that we all got to realize. But at a certain point, you know, you got to, you know, just break away from that, you know, and be a unique individual, you know?
For sure.
Just be unique without the drugs and do your thing. He should be great, though,
and
man.
Messy Marv, he's always been, like you said, an originator in this Bay shit, for sure. So he belongs up there with the bosses like E40 and all them. Like.
Yeah, but he gonna be fine. We know.
Yeah.
Mess gonna be good, so we should be good with that, man. But anyways, what else you got up for us, Pete?
Yeah, man, we got the Milk 7-4 finally getting to No Jumper, man. He finally went out there and got on No Jumper. How you feel about that? Is that a good look for Milk or not?
So Milk, he went out there, man. It was a dope look. You know, he addressed a lot of things. You know, G-Face said he went to his door, you know, and Milk was like, man, that did not happen. You know, he would have brought a camera, just like we kind of said. You know what I mean? He kind of reiterated that. But a lot of the times people want clout. So, you know, they want to go up on there and say a lot of fake stories like that dude G-Face. He used to be Lil Ghost from an Armenian hood. You know what I mean? And then he switched over to a Southerner hood.
Yeah, I never heard of him ever before.
Yeah, that was that G-Face dude, but his name used to be Lil Ghost. So it's a lot of bullshit. You know, a lot of people, they leave a trail of bullshit behind them when they pulling bullshit. So Milk basically addressed it. He also said, man, you know, he doing good and he didn't really want no problems with Adam. You know, he went up there. Remember when we tried to fight Adam that time? He said, man, it was just, you know, he was kind of tripping, you know, about the situation about Crip Mac coming up there right after his interview and saying Hoover killer and all that shit. So
but Adam knows exactly what he's doing for sure.
Yeah,
he's an orchestrator and all that messy shit for sure.
Yeah, he like stirring the pot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, he always does that, and you know, the crazy part of it is Milk. Like I said, Milk went out there, he held his own, and he actually looked like he matured a lot. You know what I mean?
Shouts out to Milk TV, and you know what I'm saying, being the bigger man and going up on his, you know what I'm saying, enemy or rival or competitive, you know what I mean, whatever y'all want to call it, it's platform and really.
Yeah, and the other day, is that dude Lazy Boy from up north?
Yeah, San Jose,
Yeah, he from San Jose. So Lazy Boy was on there too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I seen a lot of people, you know, trying to talk mess about him, about how he talked. They were saying he talked hecka funny, like he got a speech impediment and shit like that. But I think he was a little nervous. He was just being quiet. You know what I'm saying? He said that was his first interview, but it's a good look because you never see up north people really going on No Jumper.
Facts. And shout out to Lazy Boy for, you know what I'm saying, making it up there.
Yeah, they were saying that was the first Norteño that ever been on there. So,
but like you said, nobody's perfect. Everybody has their flaws and shit. So it's like,
Yeah.
they gonna judge you off every little thing. So
That's what I was saying. Everybody was like, "Oh, the way he talks," and then there was a lot of Southerners in the comments trying to diss. But I think that the most powerful thing is that young man got up there and he didn't act a fool. He wasn't on drugs. He wasn't smoking. He was articulate. And
I was surprised to see him up there too, for real.
And the way that what I'm saying, he talk or trying to say he's slow or something, that don't really matter as long as he conducted himself in a business manner.
Yeah, I see a lot more people slower than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So it's like,
so yeah,
y'all
shout out to Lazy Boy too. Shout
Yeah.
out from San Jose, man, because he really putting it down. But
Yeah.
what else you got up next for us?
So
P?
speaking of Southern hip hop and shit, we got your boy.
Or up north. We talking about up north, but you about to go back down south with it?
Since we was right there with Milk 74, we gonna finish it off. We got Lefty Gunplay, man, getting accused of stealing Northern California's rap artist lyrics. And shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got a few snippets if y'all want to, you know what I mean? Y'all be the judge.
This gonna be Lefty Gunplay stealing who's lyrics?
Filthy Riches. And they got J-Bo, and then we got someone else, but I'm only gonna give you.
Yeah, I heard him do it a few times already.
Yeah,
go ahead and play it for him. Put it by your mic. Let him know.
And Lefty.
Order me the number 4, bitch. Dreams of the Forbes list. Thugging on the 4 shit. I was thugging for the essays, hopping out the porch.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Yep. Now let's try to hear Filthy.
I say now slide down Mac Road and the Bentley on bullshit.
Okay.
Bitch wanna Popeyes. Order me a number 4, bitch. Dreams of the Forbes list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Y'all be the judge of that, man.
And I mean, like, now Lefty, he is wrong for that, right? Because you can't be doing shit like that. That's basically like, being a copycat.
Nah, for sure.
But I will say this though, he's showing homage to the up north, rappers, and he always says that in his interviews too. You know what I mean? But stealing, I'm gonna say like this though, because he always say he got respect for him. But stealing anybody's lyrics could really get you sued. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Let's look at it legally. You know what I'm talking about?
And like you said, I'm glad they pointed it out because I've been hearing a lot of his freestyles of like a lot of recycled rhymes and shit like that.
Nah, for real.
So I'm glad that
because that's when you sitting in the pen, listen to them CDs all day, and you just stealing saying they lyrics.
Say that?
He might not even know he doing it at this point because he was in the pen all them years, probably rapping all them CDs. So he think like, oh, that's cool, but you can't be doing that because a lot of these artists will sit back and just let you do that, and then they'll sue you in the back end. You know what I mean? Yeah,
because I'm not gonna lie, I took somebody not took their shit, but I rearranged it and made it my own. But I didn't take their shit word for word like this. This shit's like you said.
No, but a lot of people take inspiration from other artists. Let's be real. Okay, that's cool. That's fine, right? But what you don't do is you don't start using hella different artists' lyrics inside your songs because now you got all these different people to pay when they come out and sue you because they gonna come out and sue them because you bringing it to the light. And how many other people you think is thinking about this right now? Like, damn, I heard Filthy say that same shit. You know what I mean?
No, like you said, a lot of rappers do it. So it's like if you get caught and called out on it, it's just like
who did Boosie just call out about that shit?
Stand on it. Kanye West, I think.
No, not Kanye West. His artist, Young Blue.
Yeah,
he just called out Young Blue. And not Young Blue. I'm tripping. Bruh, who did that? Somebody did that. And then I know Rod Wave was stealing everybody's shit. They're talking about Rod Wave a lot. He was taking everybody's lyrics, but it was somebody else. I forgot who stole from Boosie. But anyway,
you ain't lying. I heard it a lot of rappers. We can name a lot, but we'll be here.
I think he was talking about Rod Wave. Matter of fact,
we'll be here all
tripping.
Day, man.
Yeah. No, it was Rod Wave. So Rod Wave stole something from Jay-Z. He stole something from Boosie. But he sung it. You feel me? So it sounded kind of different, but it's the same. Same thing with Lefty. You can't be doing shit like that.
Same with Lefty. Lefty. Same with Jay-Z. I heard he used to steal rhymes and shit too. So it's like it's part of artistry, but you're supposed to change the words, the lyrics to make it your own. You ain't supposed to just steal the whole thing. But shout out to everybody we mentioned. And
shout out to the up north and the down south artists. But y'all gotta get it together. Don't be stealing, man. What else you got up for us?
Man, we gonna keep it rolling. We got your boy Meek Mill.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
Man. Meek Mill's been in the tabloids and media for a while with all these accusations that he's bisexual or something.
Yeah, they're saying he's bisexual, but
and I'm kind of starting to believe it though.
You think he is bisexual? And I want to know your real opinion. Like, why do you feel he is bisexual? Not your feelings, but what proof?
Because he's like trying too hard to like go back and deny it and shit.
Yeah,
and everybody can see it clearly.
Yeah.
And he's been around all these people and P. Diddy, and P. Diddy's getting accused of all this shit. And if you put those two together, that's a whole nother story. So it's like,
okay,
it's not hard to believe. And which brings me, how do you feel about that?
so you basically saying because he overcompensating, like, man, I fuck with all these hoes, I do all this, like, you trying to make it. He's basically making it seem like he's guilty because he's doing too much. You know, if it's not true, it's just not true.
Yeah, and I've been seeing a lot of, like you said, sus videos and shit like this.
Yeah.
From both parties, P. Diddy and Meek Mill and shit. So it's like,
I can't really now I can't really sit up here and say if Meek is gay or Puff is gay, because like this should be all allegations at the end of the day. So like I'll be guessing. You know what I mean? Like real talk, I'll be fucking making shit up. But I think that you know, there's a lot of suspect things that happen. But these people could be close. You know, you're making millions of dollars. So I ain't gonna call nobody. I ain't gonna just jump out there and say motherfuckers is gay. I'm gonna say that these people treat P. Diddy and all these other people different because they are at a advantage point where they can make them millions of dollars. So they gotta kind of act close and weird. But if they gay, I will say this though: you can't be forcing that shit on nobody else. You know what I mean?
Which brings me to our next subject with P. Diddy. Do you think he's a gate leader in the industry?
Yeah, for sure. That's why I kind of like said it like that. You get what I mean?
That's why I believe that Meek's getting, you know what I mean, fondled behind doors or whatever they be doing to each other and shit. So it's
and like I think that's like pure speculation sometimes to pinpoint who P. Diddy or like how this producer said.
I seen this video, P. Diddy, and it was Meek Mill doing jumping jacks. And he's like, I like when you do that, daddy, or some weird shit. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, like statements like that would lead me to believe you was gay if I heard that. You get what I'm saying?
And P. Diddy already said he did, and what's the names? He already admitted it. P. Diddy already admitted back in the day. So,
but I think I was talking to my brother about this, man. Shout out Big G, right?
Yeah.
So I was talking to G about the same shit. I said, hey, I think it'll benefit P. Diddy more though if he just came out and said he was gay.
No, like, he did.
Whether you was with Meek Mill, whether you was with whoever, all these guys,
and producers. That's why it attaches everybody that is around with the speculation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Allegations.
But the best thing you could do to me is just come out, because this new generation is so woke and all that. They couldn't even bully you, because if they tried to bully you, they'll get thrown under the bus, because they're gonna protect the homosexuals and all that shit. You know what I mean? But I ain't here to call out Meek. I ain't here to call out P. Diddy. I ain't here to call out none of them, bro. Their sexuality is their sexuality. All I know is if y'all artists, y'all make music, just make good music. You know what I mean? I think worried about their personal life, right? They're trying to break that down, bro. It's kind of like it's not cool of people. You know what I mean? Because you don't even look at them for their personal life. That's not what they famous for.
No, but a lot of these people idolize these people, and it's not what they really idolize. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what are you saying? What do you mean?
Idolizing these people and thinking there's some way, and then behind the doors there's a whole different type of way.
But I don't think P. Diddy's sexuality was anything that ever got him famous. So I feel like for people to even pinpoint on this, right?
No, it's not his sexuality. It's him taking advantage of
other people, right?
Sexuality.
And that's what I meant. That's what I said before. Like, he should never ever be like, oh, I'm gonna go force this upon you because I got millions of dollars and I could put you on. If that is what you do, then find someone that's like you.
And that's what I mean by P. Diddy being a gatekeeper, because everybody that went through him is in the stars and shit now.
Yeah, and it could be true. Maybe all those people did exactly what he said.
And all these other people that came up with P. Diddy have allegations against him and all this shit.
But I'm not, I don't care. I'm gonna go against you on this one. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Meek Mill is gay and all that shit, because people just...
No, he's not probably gay, but he's probably bisexual.
I know,
but these top rappers.
But the rumors and speculation is like, I can't really always go with that, because that shit half the time just be like something somebody made up for some views on YouTube. So I'm going to say if he is, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got no problems with it, and I'm not tripping with it, but I will say P. Diddy don't force it on people. Yeah, it's allegedly. Because no, but I ain't really, and it ain't really directed towards you, like the thoughts that I'm having. I'm just saying everybody keeps spinning so many stories on it.
Yeah, and it's alleged. Like, everybody's alleged, so it's looking like it is true. So
yeah, like, maybe. You're right. I'm not going to go against, bro. Man. Yeah. I ain't going to go against, bro. You know what I'm saying? If it is, it is. You know what I'm saying? And good luck to them with their sexuality.
Shout out to Meek Mill and his career and everything you do, man. That's you, yo.
That's fact. What else you got for us next, P? That should be deep. Tell me.
Yeah, that shit gets deep. We could
debate about that, because I didn't hear so many forums just going back and forth about this shit. They legends, so it's like, fuck. I like the music more than anything. I ain't worried about what the fuck they do behind closed doors.
Nah, facts. We're gonna switch gears a little bit, man.
Okay.
We got Governor Newsom, man, sending a message about homeless, man.
What do you mean? What are you doing
He finally signed a proposition to fix the homeless and shit.
Governor Newsom is a crook.
That's what I'm saying. You think it's a little bit too late for that?
Yeah, like he ain't really did nothing. He was like more trying to be famous on the camera and shit and look good, hair done all slick, and driving nice cars. I seen him one time in Sacramento driving, bro. He had some nice ass shit, like an Audi with the engine in the back.
Like you said, he got his own winery next to his house and all types of
so it's like at a certain point, bro, if you ain't gonna do nothing, like you just taking the money and you just at home living your great ass life and really ain't making no dope ass changes, because look at California. If you was, it wouldn't be in a decline. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah. And like you said, he's now that you said that, he's probably just doing this to save his ass and shit.
What do you mean, to try to get reelected, right?
Yeah, for the new election, he wants to do something good.
Because most of it is just propaganda. Like most of it is like, I'm just trying to put on a show, but like I really don't know the answers, or I really don't have the answers. It's more like people that's behind you, like your helpers and your managers and your secretaries and shit like that, that's giving you the ideas to do these things. But if like a real mayor for a city, like how they were going,
they'll be walking the grounds of every, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they'll be trying to figure out how they could put this money here and that money there and this money here to really make a change. A lot of people is just taking the money, bruh, and not doing nothing with it.
No, that's fact.
Cutting corners and shit.
So they made a $6.4 billion bond measure, which overhauls how the state addresses the overlapping crisis on homelessness and drug addiction.
But what would be the point?
And untreated mental illness.
But what would be the point? Like, we keep giving you more and more money. People go out and feed the homeless for free. You got thousands of people that's doing that right now. They're
just going to give them all this money, and they're going to probably make a couple little programs to try to, you know what I mean?
What they going to do is say that they paid more for something, and they spend cheaper, and they keep the overage of the money. So basically, they profiting off this money, off this bill. They ain't really helping homeless people.
It barely passed by 30,000 votes out of a state of 40 million.
I believe it's going to pass because everybody in there, they got a what you call that, a positive stake in it. Like they all gonna get something out of it. So of course they gonna get it passed. I feel like a lot of the times, bro, this shit be all for show. They ain't really doing nothing for homeless people. I put a short up. It's Stockton looked like fucking.
No, I seen that and that was bad.
What the fuck? Stockton looked like Ukraine in a war zone or something. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Sad to see, for real.
Yeah, y'all ain't helping. So what's the point, bro? Like, if y'all gonna do this, like this mayor race, this Stockton mayor race, you had Jason Lee, the famous dude, right?
Yeah.
So that was dope. You know what I'm saying? I thought, like, man, he can come here. He been from Stockton. He can make a change.
Thinking again, is they really in it to win it for the city or them for themselves? You know what I mean?
I think a lot of the times they be crooked, like that mayor in Chicago.
But all our last governors are kind of crooked, like, or mayors or whatever you want.
I believe that they understand that it's a benefit. Like, it's always gonna be like more money that they can get out of it, overage. You know what I mean? Like, if I charge less, if I could put a higher bill on this shit and it really costs less, I can keep the extra. You feel me?
Take the extra little cheese off the top.
Off the top. And that's where they really benefit.
Exactly what Gavin Newsom was doing too in the last subject.
That's why they like balling so hard. You feel me? While we're in homelessness half the times. Like, and I thought like Jason Lee, he was from here so he could make a change. But I don't know. None of these governors, I've seen so many signs, and I don't think who would you elect to be out here for the mayor or whatever? Would you go with Jason Lee?
My opinion, I don't trust none of these.
I don't trust none of them. We had the Fugazi.
Like, is he coming to make a change or is he coming to make some change? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you never know until they really get to work and you see a change in the city, but I ain't seen it in years.
And I'm not trying to sit here and say Jason Lee, you know what I'm saying, can't make a change. But
now that you said that, he looks like the best candidate in my eyes that really, you know what I mean, wants to put some money and get
and I've seen his initiative. Actually, I dove deep into it, right? So Jason Lee actually wants to put another police substation in Western Ranch, right? They need one over there. He said he wants another police substation out south, right? So the police can have places right there in the hoods.
I don't know if you've seen it, but we got police helping us from all other surrounding cities because our policing is that bad.
Yeah, and the homelessness has really taken over the city. Like, so the crime from the homelessness, when you're homeless, bro, you'll do anything.
So all this.
And then if you come from different cities, you know what I'm saying, and y'all all coming here to Stockton, bro, y'all do anything. Y'all will fucking, y'all will run amok around here. You know what I mean?
Nah, and they do, and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
It's overcrowded, so it's overpopulated, so it's out of control. And,
yes, sir.
And it's too much to handle for the police, so they got to call in surrounding. Well, that deals with the Gavin Newsom and homeless shit. So hopefully they do something with all this money they get.
And don't let me miss what you call that. Say this. Let's just say it like that. Don't let me miss say this, but I think they call it a code blue. So the police will only go to your house.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, if
unless
it's like
murdered, or
less bloodshed or something like that. Like they ain't pulling up to nothing else right now.
Life threatening.
Yeah, life threatening because they're so overworked, basically.
Right.
But I feel like that type of shit is why Stockton's going downhill right now, because people know they could do anything. They could run out of Home Depot with hella tools.
It's spreading from the Bay Area from down to here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like an outlaw in San Francisco. You see how they making San Francisco look like it's a third world country itself.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what Stockton really looks like, but it's like it's spreading down here slowly but surely, for sure.
And I think they don't care. Like, I feel like in California in general, I feel like the homelessness in LA, everywhere, it's like it's rising. And I don't think when we go back to Newsom, right, I don't feel like he's doing what he needs to do. So this shit is all going like downhill. Like, if it keeps going on like this, like, we could not be dumb enough to elect him again. If we do, we're all doomed. You know, taxes is going up. The price of food is going up. It's impossible to live for anyone. So that's why the homelessness is rising.
That these people dictate our futures and shit.
Yeah, they do.
And we got to depend on them. But
we got to depend on them for decisions that they're. And then they get the money when they make the decisions,
that
but
only
they pocket the money.
Them. Yeah, that only benefit them. Decisions that benefit them and don't really benefit us, for real.
And like, I go back to Jason Lee. Jason Lee would have been dope, right? So Jason Lee could have, built in police substations. I don't know if they already picked who won or not. Yeah, I'm confused about that. I was looking it up, but I couldn't find it.
I don't think they won't know for a couple months.
Okay, you know? Well, I know one thing. Jason Lee wanted more police substations, and I feel like the reason why you need that, and this is coming from a former criminal, you know, I used to be a criminal to get money, you know, but I'm telling you like this, if you don't have enough police to stop the crime coming from a criminal, like I said, then where are you gonna go with next? Like, all these people gonna run off with the old ladies' purses, with the little crimes, but these is the money crimes that they benefited off. Then they go in and buying guns, and then the homeless
resale black market.
Yeah, and then once the homeless people get guns, now they arming themselves. Now they become as dangerous as the regular citizens,
because they want to shut down all these stores that have people's necessities that we need every day. Yeah, people are going in and stealing them and selling them on the side of the street.
And then it's making mom and pop businesses. Yeah. It's making it impossible for them to live.
Facts.
So it's like it's a circulating situation that we need to fix. You know what I mean? To be honest. But what else you got up for us next? Hey, and when it comes to California, I'ma dive deep, because that ain't finna keep working us over, and things keep getting worse and worse.
And it's our backyard. We got to really start standing up and speaking about this shit
for real,
going on, like
on everything I love, though.
For sure.
But let's go.
Yeah, man, we gonna keep rolling. We got your boy Elon Musk and that neurotechnology company, Neuralink.
Yeah.
So, man, he just tested out his first Neuralink on his first patient, a 29-year-old quadriplegic. So that's like he's immobile in the wheelchair and everything. Yes,
sir. Break it down.
Who says the brain chip is not perfect, but it has changed his life.
Okay.
So how do you feel about that? Do you have any skeptics about that? Skeptics?
I think that I'm not really skeptical about it. I mean, like, you know, I believe that the world has been more advanced. You know what I'm saying? Before this, I think that they try to make us believe.
To cut it off and hide it from us.
They try to make us believe that the world wasn't more advanced back in the days, but it could have been. You know what I'm saying? But that's some whole other shit. But I will say this shit is good for technology. Like, if you're smart enough to program a person's brain to start walking again and moving again, I feel like that's amazing. You know what I mean? I feel like these new technologies can improve the quality of life of a lot of people.
Yeah, man. So Elon Musk's neurotechnology Neuralink company revealed it during a live stream on Wednesday. The 29-year-old man who was paralyzed after a diving accident and is the first human to have received the brain chip implant.
So that means, like, basically he could walk again, but it don't work perfect.
Yeah, like he's barely getting
there.
Yeah, but it's like it's working for him, but not to the extent where he really wants.
Not like we ain't at 100%, might be like 85.
Yeah.
But see, I think that's amazing, bro. Like I said, man, technology, bro, and being smart, like that's why I say for these little kids, it'll be way more amazing if y'all was like to focus in school instead of trying to listen to these rap songs and be that. Because you could be the next Elon Musk and make a paralyzed person walk. Not only is that very satisfying, right? But that's also going to be very beneficial for you financially.
Humankind and all that.
And it's going to change humankind and everything. It's like you get everything out of that. So I feel like when you try to use your mind and be passionate about the things you learn and shit like that, instead of like, because I hear a lot of youngsters, they say things like, oh, Elon Musk rich, and he's a geek and he's a dork and
I'm hearing a lot of negative things like about him too. Like
I always hear a lot of negative ass shit, but I be thinking in my head like, but damn, bro, this motherfucker.
At least he's helping. Like
like he got new cars and nigga.
So his first patient, his patient name was Nolan Arbaugh, and
Nolan Arbaugh.
He said that it wasn't perfect.
Yeah,
I would say we have ran into some issues. I don't want people to think that it is the end of the journey. There's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, I dig it.
But it has already changed my life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, praise to him, man. Hey,
like I said, man, Nolan and Elon for making that shit happen for real.
And like I said, man, a lot of us got to use our brains, man, going forward in life, man. Don't be always.
So you don't
fucking what happened?
Sorry to interrupt you, but you don't think that's like a Mark of the Beast type shit?
What you mean by that? I don't think so.
What the people are talking about, Mark of the Beast?
I think that sometimes you try to put negativity on positivity, and that's what happens with Elon Musk. Like people try to say, "Oh, he's weird," and but like, bruh, y'all just mad because he's smart.
He got the money to do what he wants to do.
Because he paid attention in class and did everything we didn't.
No, he's been a legend since he was like 9 years old.
But I'm saying, like, if you, bro, like, I don't understand why people always try to put negativity on the positive.
They always do, but I'm just saying.
Like Neuralink. Okay, if you got Neuralink, let me say it like this: it can make you walk. Where's the bad in that? If you was paralyzed, where's the bad in that? You might have a couple hiccups, something might go wrong, but that's something that we got to work out together. But if it started making a person that couldn't walk a little bit again, that's like the quality of life of that person just went up exponentially. You know what I mean? So it's like it makes more sense to look at the positive in situations, not always look at the negative.
I just wanted to put that out there.
But no, a lot of people do that, not just you. You get what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, a lot of people will be like, Elon Musk is a weirdo, and you know, but you got to look at somebody's greatness.
Yeah, and we'll keep y'all updated on how that goes with it, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Elon Musk and Nolan Arbaugh, man.
Yeah, and thank you, man, because I didn't even know that finally came out. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was gonna wonder when they was gonna start getting patients and subjects to start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you would have to have somebody that's brave enough to try it. Yeah, so that's crazy. What else you got, P?
We're gonna switch gears into you hear about the Mississippi Goon Squad?
Oh yeah, the Mississippi Goon Squad. So I kind of reported on this one the other day. So basically it was the 6 officers in Mississippi. Since 2019 they've been pulling over black people, beating them up, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. And I guess they kicked in a door without a warrant, handcuffed some people, and then they tased them, and they was torturing them all in the house, and just doing very, very foul things to them.
Damn.
And
no, Mississippi's shady as hell out there, boy.
Yeah, it kind of made me think like, I don't know, bro, like, damn, racism is still out here, you know what I mean?
No, and it kind of made me think about remember the LA squad, killing squad, or what were they called? The cops, the group of cops, and they would go around killing people and doing crazy shit.
In my opinion,
that one cop stood against it.
I don't know. There were so many LAPD gangs that it's throwing me.
LAPD gangs.
Yeah, it's LAPD,
like on some crooked shit, and
I don't know which one it was.
The cop tried to, air him out, and then he ended up. The ex-cop tried to air him out. Do something, went out and on a shooting spree. It's some crazy shit.
Yeah, but it's the same shit. But like these ones was basically targeting black people. So basically in Mississippi, they was just driving around, beating up black people and shit like that. And basically they got sentenced. So they got 20 years. So which is it's an amazing thing because getting 20 years, it shows how far the world has come. Like a lot of the times we think of racism like. And if they think of like
that should be like a terrorist group. They should be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they think like, citizens against each other being racist, but you never would think about the police department because you think that they get training for these type of things. But in Mississippi, obviously it shows you that, there is no...
Nah, and they're real still old school. They just barely abolished slavery like 2014 or something, bro.
I don't know, but it's a generational thing still there,
for sure. It's installed in them for sure down south in Mississippi for sure.
Yes, sir. So it makes me just realize, like, okay, well, it's great to be in California, because they can't really, everyone's recording and it's different kind of there. I mean, in Mississippi, it's
for sure. It's still like down south. What's that shit called?
It's slavery. It's generational racism. Feeling like we're above these races. It's not just blacks, but it's whoever's there that's not white, So it's feeling like they're above them in general,
Yeah, like they're still trying to result into the old days and shit.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna sit here and fault them people because that's how they was raised. They just have to pay the price for it, Yeah. But what else you got up for us, P?
We gonna talk about your boy Donald Trump, man.
Okay.
And all these financial mysteries he got, man. They trying to say that he don't have that $400 million for his restitution and shit.
Yeah, I think he's trying to like hold it off or some shit like that,
or not pay it all at once, huh?
Yeah, you know how they try.
That's a lot of fucking money, bro.
That's a lot of money, but if you don't got it, then it makes me question like everything you say, because you say you was a billionaire, like
Thanks.
What's going on? What does it make you feel like?
Same shit. Like you've been lying, fake millionaire, faking it.
Yeah. But
it's like he either probably has the money or that's a lot of money. It's going to take a chunk out of his money. You know what I mean?
But say, for instance, if you was a billionaire and you had a
Donald Trump's been balling since 90s, bro.
But if you had a $400 million lawsuit, you personally, and you had like 1.2 billion, would you just pay it off?
Not in full like that.
It's gonna give you like you're gonna have 800. You're gonna have like 800 million.
Yeah, I'll pay him 200 million. Yeah, I'll pay him 200 million.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll pay you it all. The reason why is because I ain't trying to have you come at me with no payments and nigga figure out all that shit. Here, take this. I got all these businesses. I got these hotels that's generating this. I'll get it back. I'm not tripping. Matter of fact, you never know how big his shoes go. Because he just started the little shoe company. So I'll be like, man, y'all
everybody was saying exactly what I was saying. He's like, shoes for 100 each. You sell 500,000 shoes. That's 500,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or 500 million, whatever you want to call it.
Nah, fact. I mean, you make a lot of money when you're famous and you sell any product. If you attach your name. And then he the president of the world. So that's like the ultimate fame.
President of the world.
I mean, excuse me, he the ex-president of the world.
Of the United States.
I just like to say world, because to me, we live in the United States. That's my world.
Yeah, the United States think we run everything for sure.
Yeah, facts. And I feel like we do, you know what I'm saying, run everything. I feel like we have our hands tied and everything.
I think we got our hands in too many pies, though.
Yeah, but we tied in with the NATOs, and like, it'd be like a lot of the things we say goes. So it's like almost like we're the ultimate. But China and all them and all that shit, I feel like China, they just advanced in technology. So it'd be like Trump in our society, you know what I mean? Because we always need them for them advancements, you know what I mean? To do the next. They had a PlayStation 6, is the PlayStation, you know what I mean?
No, Donald Trump really gonna give it to you raw and uncut. That's why I really like him, but I didn't like him at first, but he's starting to look like the only person suitable, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why he should take care of all these restitutions to get that shit out the way and get back to the campaigns, and you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he gets that shit, because that all those 40 felonies or whatever, that shit, they really trying to put that on them.
Yeah, nah, that's facts. This shit out here gets ugly. But you know what I want to actually bring up?
Yeah.
Right quick. I wanted to bring up Ryan Garcia and them. I want to know,
I've been wanting to talk about
him. So I just want to know, like, why do you feel like his antics have got more and more out of control?
Because it's making him look crazy right now in the height where he needs to be worrying about his fight and shit.
No, I said, why do you feel like he's got more and more out of control, like as he's leading up to this fight? Like, he was never like that.
Because they said he needs to stay off the internet. Oh,
My fault.
yeah, my bad. He said they told Ryan Garcia, oh, you need, or Haney's, you know what I mean? Trainers and shit, they's like, he needs to stay off the, or his trainer, my bad, not Haney's.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia's trainer is like, he needs to stay off the internet and get focused on this shit. And I think he's trying to use it against him, like acting like he's not focused on the fight and he's trying to, you know what I'm saying, make a spectacle and air people out in the same time. But I don't really think it's looking good because he's talking about some crazy shit.
Do you think that he's scared of Devin?
It's not like scared, but he knows he's gonna lose, so he's trying to throw like a what that shit called? Like a smoke and mirror up or something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He's trying to really get their mind off of that, and he's really in there trying to train and go hard. But Devin Haney's been ready, and I'm scared for Ryan Garcia too. Like, I'll be talking crazy too. Like,
so if I gave you 1,000 right now, who you putting it on?
Haney for sure.
Okay. That's a good call. I
Just
mean,
because Haney's going in for business, and
I think he's just more mature. Like,
and I hope it's a spectacle. I hope he's just saying that shit just to hopefully air people out and shit. But yeah, get to the boxing, man. Stick to the boxing, man.
yeah.
If you want to talk like that, you go on Joe Rogan's show or something, man. You know what I mean? Y'all do what it do.
I think that the spectacle is good for the sport, but at the end of the day, like, I think he's scaring, Devin Haney scaring Ryan, and
No,
Ryan
for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't even know why he got into that fight so quick anyways. I thought Haney was supposed to fight Gervonta or something.
Yeah.
Because they knew that was going to be too big.
And he wasn't even acting like this when it was time to fight Gervonta. That's the crazy part. Like, Gervonta is the boogeyman, but this motherfucking Devin Haney it just seems
like he's a beast.
Or maybe they've been fighting. I mean, they had a lot of amateur fights, so maybe they fought so much they just like, man, fuck. He just thinking like, I don't know if I can get him.
No, but they didn't want to give us the Haney and Davis fight too early, so they, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They made what's his name take it, and he thinks I'll take it. Fuck it, I can beat Haney up. You know how he was. He thought he could beat Davis, and Davis.
He definitely couldn't beat Davis.
So I'm just scared for Ryan Garcia, man.
Me
but
too.
Best of luck to both of these fighters and everybody we mentioned, though, for sure.
Facts, man. Hey, you know what I want to ask you about?
What you got, man?
I want to ask you about the Niners, man. What you think about the 49ers? What you think about the 49ers going forward, man?
Well, they said we trying to get a new backup quarterback and shit. We just signed Purdy keep Purdy for a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Solidified that. So we got Purdy, and then we trying to look for another backup since we got rid of Trey Lance. So they said we're going for Zach Wilson.
Okay.
I don't know too much on Zach Wilson, but I know he's pretty good. You know what I mean? But,
yeah.
And a lot of talk about Brandon Ayuk trading to the Patriots or something. And he was speculating with or talking with Tomlin from making jokes on Twitter and shit.
Yeah.
Saying that, oh, don't we look like twins? What you think? To Mike
Hey, Twitter
Tomlin.
called X now or something?
Yeah.
Is that the same
My
shit?
bad.
Okay. X. Okay.
Yeah, so they're trying to say that Ayuk was trying to go to the Steelers and all types of crazy shit. You know how the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, I don't know why they're still trying to rebuild. We just gotta, work on what we got, and because they just got rid of the defensive coordinator, so we just signed another defense coordinator. So hopefully he does good.
Yeah.
And we just got rid of a center, so we might have to just got a new center. So it's like we always rebuilding and shit. So
hopefully, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully them Niners, man, they can take
I'm
this shit
still
to the
pissed off from the Super Bowl and shit.
Yeah. Where do you think they went wrong in the Super Bowl?
A lot of shit. They should have been watching a lot of tape, because they should have known Mahomes was a fourth quarter or second half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Comeback kid. That's when he thrives, in the third and fourth quarter. But we do too. But he does that shit. He lives that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a lot of speculation with the NFL being rigged and shit type
That's
shit.
That's a lot of.
Because the Niners ain't no way you're gonna make it to the Super Bowl three times in a row and not win. So it's like
politics,
right, man.
Sound like politics to me.
Politics, and I heard a lot about shit's rigged and shit. But
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm just the messenger, man, and that's all I know about that.
Okay. One more thing I was gonna ask you was about Curry. I know we always talking about Curry. You said he was he gonna leave, or what happened with Curry
I don't know.
and the
All I heard
Warriors?
was
Or what you think about the Warriors in general?
they trying to hang in there, like, but their team's got so much young talent on their team, and a lot of the old talent is kind of on their way out.
Yeah.
So they're trying to find out what to do with all this old talent. If they should keep them, they should get rid of them, and what young talent to keep. So it's like all these teams are always in constant rebuild mode and shit, and it's like it's hard to stay solid like that.
Yeah. So you feel like the Warriors gonna get it?
No, but that was why
Ain't they on a playoff run right now?
I don't know their standing and record and shit right now, but they win a couple and then they lose and then they win, but it ain't looking too good. But that's why they be trying to speculate, reaching out and getting like a LeBron James and shit like that. Because they need someone to really come through and lift the team, because Curry's getting a little older. He can't do it for too much longer. So it's like, and he can't do it by himself.
Yeah, a lot of the times he be doing it by himself.
But he is about to have another kid. So shout out to Curry, man. Congratulations. And good luck with this season, man.
Yeah, sure, man. Well, that's all I got up for him, man.
Yeah, facts. Me too.
Oh yeah, man. It's your boy Big Gotti, man. I want to thank everybody for rocking with us, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about the content. If y'all want to see something different, or y'all
let us know, man. Stuff. Don't be scared to be in them comments. Let us know a little, you know what I'm saying, what we should and shouldn't do.
Yes, sir. But until the next one, I want y'all to stay safe out there, man. And like I said, y'all stay prosperous. God bless everybody. And until the next one, man, let's get it.